Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about what is custom widget development in ServiceNow. So let's begin. These are the objectives or these are the contents which I am going to cover in today's presentation. Firstly, we will see what are widgets. Secondly, widget components. Nextly, widget editor. Then cloning widgets, previewing widgets, and at the last we will see the demonstration part. What are widgets? So in ServiceNow, there is one application called as Service Portal. In that application, there is one module, and the name of the module is widgets, which we are going to learn today. So what are widgets? Displays content on pages. A widget is a way of displaying content on portal pages. Performs one function. Widgets do one function. Similar to how pages should support one function or one purpose, widgets do one thing. And because they are very specific, they can be reused across multiple pages or reused on the same page several times. Reusable component. A widget is a reusable component as a way to present data, allow users to perform an action, or provide access to a service. Same widget can be added multiple times on a page. As I mentioned, we can have the same widget on a page multiple times. So for example, we might have several clocks on a page to show different time zones. Last point, different configuration every time it is used. We can continue the same example. As I said, we can have several clocks on a page to show different time zones, and each of those widgets can be configured separately from one another. We are going to see this example in demonstration part. Next, widget components. So before moving into widget components, I would like to say that there are two types of widgets in ServiceNow, Service Portal. First is out of the box widget. Second is custom widget, which we are learning today. Out of the box widget is also known as baseline widget. ServiceNow has provided a large number of baseline widgets. So there is one good practice, means there should be one good practice. First, what you have to do, you have to go through all the baseline widgets, out of the box widgets. Suppose you are working on a project. First step should be you have to look into each and every baseline widget, out of the box widget. If it is helpful, then you have to use those widgets. If not, then you can do some customization. So for that, you have to clone the baseline widgets. We are going to see the cloning concept in further slides. So firstly, what you have to do, you have to go for baseline widgets, that is out of the box widget. You have to use those widgets. If it is not meeting your business requirement, then you have to clone those baseline widget or out of the box widget, and you can do some customization, and then you can use those widgets. And if it is still not meeting your business requirements, then the last step should be to go for custom widgets that we are learning today. You have to make everything from scratch. So this should be the good practice. Firstly, look into baseline widgets. Secondly, clone those baseline widgets and customize it and then use it. And the last option should be custom widget development, that is everything from scratch. So now we are going to see the widget components. So these are the different components. The first component is HTML template. HTML is mandatory component. The widget's HTML accepts and displays data, gathers data from user inputs like input text, radio buttons, and checkboxes. The second component is CSS or SCSS. CSS and SCSS. CSS, that is cascading style sheet. It is used for styling purpose. SCSS is a subset of syntactically awesome style sheets, that is SAS specification. It is an extension of CSS. SCSS uses a dollar symbol to make something a variable. And these variables are used for storing information that you want to reuse throughout your style sheet. SCSS supports data types like numbers, strings, colors, booleans. The third component is client script. A client script is mandatory. Processes data for rendering. It passes data to the HTML template. It passes user input and data to the server for processing. Then comes server script. A server script is mandatory, sends data to the widget's client script using the data object, runs server side queries. Link function. A link function is an optional component. The link function uses AngularJS to directly manipulate the DOM. Then comes option schema. An option schema is an optional component. The option schema allows a service portal admin, that is SP underscore admin role, to configure a widget. It makes widgets flexible and reusable. Last component is Angular providers. Angular providers are reusable components that can be injected into multiple widgets. To ensure quick loading widgets and a high performing portal, create Angular providers. With Angular providers, you can maintain data for the lifetime of your service portal. So these are the widget components. Now we will see widget editor. Widget editor is the application for editing widget components. In previous slides, we have seen all the components. So now widget editor is the application in which we are going to edit our widget components. All you have to do is go on to your ServiceNow instance, go to the all menu, then go to service portal, then go to service portal configuration. Click on that. Then this page will appear, that is service portal configuration page. So this is the service portal configuration page which you are seeing on the slide, and the shortcut for the same is sp underscore config. We are going to see this in demonstration part as well, that how to access this. You can see this yellow color highlight. So we have to click on this, click the widget editor tile. The tile is represented using the yellow color. To open the service, to open the widget editor, I mean, so you have to click on widget editor. When you will click on widget editor, then this page will appear which you are seeing now. So in this, what you can see, that HTML template, you can write your HTML template, you can write CSS, you can write client script, you can write server script, etc., etc. In the right upper right corner, you can see the I icon. I is written. That is keyboard shortcuts. Then you can see one I shape symbol, that is I shape icon. It stands for preview widget. We are going to learn about preview widget in further slide. Then comes the three lines, that is widget editor menu. We are going to see this widget editor menu as well. And then you can see this widget hello world 1. This is the name of the widget. From here, this is the drop down menu. You can select the widget whichever you want to edit, or if you want to create the new one. I'm going to show everything in the demonstration part. And then you can see the check boxes like HTML template, CSS, client script, server script, link function, demo data, JSON, everything which is written in one line in the upper section. So there is checkbox before the name of the component. You can click the checkbox, then that component will open. If you will close the checkbox, then that component will get closed. And I want to say that the blue color indicates that there is a text in the widget component, and the black color indicates that there is no text in the widget component. As you all can see, the server script is in black color, and you can see the server script is empty, and HTML, CSS, client script, everything is in blue color, so you can see the content. Next, cloning widgets. So what is cloning widget? What is cloning? Cloning is the process of creating an editable copy of a widget. As I said you, we have baseline widgets, out of the box widgets provided by ServiceNow. So if you want to use those widgets, you have to clone it. You can't directly use it because the available baseline widgets are read only. See, here for example, I have opened one widget and the name of the widget is variable currency. You can see in the upper left corner, the name of the widget is variable currency. This widget is provided by ServiceNow. So if you want to use this widget, you have to clone it. You can't edit it. If you want to use this variable currency, you have to clone it. If you want to do some customization in variable currency, still you have to clone it, because you can't edit this widget. You can just view it, because this widget is provided us by ServiceNow. And you can see this text has been appeared in pop-up blue color. This widget is read only and cannot be edited except for the public checkbox. You can clone this widget by clicking the three lines button in the top right corner of the editor, because there might be chances, there might be some accidental modifications. That's why ServiceNow has made this read only. Because if it wasn't read only, then any user can come, anyone can come and make any changes, and anyone can come and go. That's why, to avoid accidental modifications, ServiceNow has made it read only. And if you want to use this variable currency widget, you have to clone it. If you want to customize it, still you have to clone it. So this cloning concept, I'm going to say, it will create one editable copy of the widget. So to clone it, where you have to go, you have to click on this in previous slide, top right corner there are three lines, that is widget editor menu. You have to click on that widget editor menu. When you will click on that widget editor menu, then one option will come, clone variable currency. You have to click on this option, which is highlighted in yellow color. Once you will click on clone variable currency, then again a new pop-up will appear. So the new pop-up, you have to fill it. You have to write the widget name, you have to write the widget name, and widget id will auto populate, means it will come automatically. But if you want to change the id, you can change it. All you have to keep in mind is you have to use lowercase letters, you have to make use of numbers, you have to make use of special symbols like underscores, etc, etc. So this was all about cloning widgets. Then you have to click on the submit, and then you will get the widget. Means here in this example, I have cloned variable currency widget, and then I have given the name my currency widget. So then I have cloned variable currency widget. Next, nextly we will see previewing widgets. So what is previewing widgets? ServiceNow has provided one option to preview the widgets. All you have to do is you have to again click on widget editor menu, and then you have to enable this checkbox of enable preview. By default it is off. So by default it is off, and if you want to preview the widget, you have to manually go and you have to enable that option. Then that option will be available. So this is the process for previewing the widget. So I want to say that before placing the widget onto the page, you can preview the widget, you can see the widget's behavior. So that's why this option has been provided by ServiceNow, that you can preview the widget, and then you can finally place your widget on the page, and that page will be available on portal. Then you can access your portal. So this was all about previewing widgets. Now nextly we are going to see the demonstration part. So let's move to our demonstration. So here is my ServiceNow instance, I mean my PDI. So I'll type service portal. So this is my application, and these are different modules under this application. And today we learned about this widgets module. So service portal configuration, you have to click on this. I said you that I'm going to give the demonstration of widget editor, so I'm doing the same thing. And I said the shortcut also, that the shortcut for the same is sp underscore config. Means you have to copy this your instance URL, and just you have to write in front of that URL sp underscore config. So this page will get open. Instead of going and clicking on service portal configuration, the shortcut is sp underscore config. Then you have to click on this widget editor tile, which I said. Then you can select the widget. Like you can click this hello world example is provided by ServiceNow. You can create a new widget or you can edit an existing widget. So these are the out of the box widgets, baseline widgets provided by ServiceNow. So I'm clicking on this. Wait a minute. So these are the checkboxes which I said. So I said you that ignore this message. Actually, I'm working on different projects, so that's why this name has been appeared. Sales Now Sync. Please ignore this message. I have opened Hello World one example of widget which is provided by ServiceNow. So this is the HTML template. This is the CSS. This is the client script, and this is server script which is empty. I said about this option, this checkboxes, you can check and uncheck. If you want to view the HTML template, you have to click on this. If you don't want to view it, you can unclick on this. As I said, this blue color, HTML, CSS, client script, demo data, JSON, everything is written in blue color. This indicates that there is a text in the widget component. And server script is empty, and I said that black color indicates that there is no text in the widget component. I said it in previous slides. So this was all about our widget editor. Now the main thing is, I want to show you my demonstration part. I want to show you a small project which I have created to understand custom widget. So let's move on. So, service portal. I have already created one. So I have already created one portal called as demo portal, and I have already created one page called as demo page. And on that demo page, I have placed all my widgets. I have placed everything on that page, and then I have displayed it using my portal. So my portal is ready, and my portal is here. That is demo portal. So this portal has been created by me. So all you can see is, first I'm going to say you about out of the box widget which is provided by ServiceNow. Then I'm going to say you about out of the box widget with some customization. Then let's start with the out of the box widget. So just wait a minute. Yes. So my first widget is out of the box widget. This widget is provided to us by ServiceNow, and the name of the widget is approvals. So what does this approval widget do? What is the purpose of this approval widget? The approvals widget displays data from the approvals table, and the name of the table is sysapproval underscore approver. You can use this baseline widget in your portal or clone it to suit your own business needs. So for example, um, if why I have placed this widget on the portal, it is, the reason is, for example, if there is a user and user has been assigned to approve a request, then the approval record is displayed in the widget. So if there is a user and the user has been assigned a task that he or she has to approve the request, so he or she can directly do it by using the portal, by accessing the portal. From here only you can approve and reject. Wait, let me show you here. We'll go to the approvals. You all can see that there is one request on my instance, but I just wanted to display this on the portal, and ServiceNow has provided the approvals widget. So this request has been directly displayed here, and this is the user interface. You can see this, everything this is has been provided by ServiceNow. So then instead of approving it from the instance, you can place this widget and you can directly access this portal if there is any business requirement. If you want to create any project where you have to approve and reject the requests, you can create such kind of portals. Next one is out of the box widget with some customization, that is clone widget. So what I have done, I have used this out of the box widget only, but I have cloned it and have added some customization. As you all can see, you can see here change request number and the name of the request and the name of the requester. This has been provided to me by ServiceNow, but I want to add some more information, then I want to customize it, so I have done it. I have added configuration item also, I have added the risk also. So this customization I have done. ServiceNow has provided only this much, but I customized it. I have customized it and I have provided this information regarding my approvals. So this is my out of the box approval, my approvals, and this is my custom approval, that is my custom approvals. So this was out of the box and this was clone widget. Next comes the custom widget, means everything from scratch. I have created this custom widget. All you can see what I have done In my ServiceNow instance, there is one table called as incident. So what I have done, I have created one custom table using HTML and CSS language, and in that table I have fetched the data from the incident table and have displayed on portal. And my condition, let me close this. My condition was like, so these are my incident records. So my I have applied one condition that only active incidents should be visible on my portal. So firstly, I have created one table using HTML and CSS, and in that table I have fetched the data from the incident table which is present on instance, and have fetched only that data, that only active incidents should be visible. So let's go to the coding part of this. All you have to do is, the shortcut is, instead of going here again you have to type service portal configuration, again that page will appear, again you have to go to the widget. Instead of doing this kind of stuff, there is one shortcut. You have to press control key on your keyboard, and you have to press right click as well. Then this pop-up will appear. You have to click here, widget in editor. This will open one new page. So this my widget has been opened in new page. So this is my, just ignore this message please. Now we will understand the coding part, the project which I have created. So firstly, I have started my server script with an anonymous function. So this is my anonymous function, as you all can see. I have used this anonymous function to encapsulate all my code. So this is the anonymous function. Nextly, I have written data.incident is equal to square bracket semicolon. So this line will initialize an empty array. This square brackets indicates array and nothing has been present. So this empty brackets represent empty array, and the name of the array is incident. Next, I have written where gr is equal to new glide record in bracket incident semicolon. So this is going to create new instance of my glide record object. Now, what is glide record? ServiceNow has provided two types of APIs. One is glide record, one is glide system. What does glide system do? Glide system will fetch the information about the system and it will give you, or it will fetch the information about the currently logged in user and it will give you. This was the purpose of glide system. And now, what does glide record mean? Glide record will fetch the data from the table which you have specified and it will return back to you. So here I have specified my table name and the name of the table is incident, and this incident table is present on my instance, and this incident table is also out of the box which is provided by ServiceNow. You can create custom table as well and you can provide the name of that custom table, but I have used incident only, so I have written in bracket incident. So it is going to create new instance of glide record object. Next is gr.add active query semicolon. So what does this line is going to do? It is like on incident we apply the filters now, we apply the query. So in the same way we can do it using coding as well. I have written gr.add active query. So it is going to add one query on glide record object. It is going to add query on glide record object. And what query it is going to add? I have written add active query, means it is going to return active incidents. Nextly, I have written gr.query. So this is going to run the query on the glide record object based on the condition or based on the criteria which is specified in the previous line. That is active query. It is going to fetch active records and it is going to give us. Nextly, I have written while loop. It is going to iterate to each and every record. Then I have written gr.next. It is used to move to the next record in the result sets. That's why I have written gr.next. In this while loop, I have created one empty object where inc is equal to curly braces semicolon. As I said, square brackets represent empty array, curly braces, empty curly braces represents empty object, and the name of the object is inc. So I have created one empty object and the name of the object is inc. And then I have written inc dot number is equal to gr dot get value in bracket number, inc dot color is equal to gr dot get display value in bracket caller id. So what it is going to do, it is going to fetch the number field and it is going to store it in inc dot number. It is going to fetch this caller underscore id and it is going to store it in inc dot caller. It is going to fetch short description and then it is going to store it in inc dot sd. And this get value, get display value and get value, these are the methods of glide record. This everything is provided by ServiceNow. At last I have written data dot incident dot push in bracket inc semicolon. So what does this line is going to do, it is going to push. What it is going to push, it is going to push inc. And what is inc, inc is object, it was empty, now I have initialized it, I have kept values inside it. So it is going to push this object into this incident. And now what is incident, incident is array, so it is going to push my object into my array. And what is data, this is object, this is one type of object which is again provided by ServiceNow. It is used to act, I've said this in my presentation, in my slide, I've said this in server script. When I was explaining the server script component, I said that there is one data object which is used to transfer the data. So this was all about my server script. Now here comes the HTML side. So my HTML, again ignore this message. So now my HTML template starts with div. So what is div? Div is the container which is used to structure our code. So this is my whole code. So I have written incident table. So what is this incident table? As you all can see, it simply provides a context or it is simply a label which you all can see on the portal. So this is, it provides a context. So incident table. Then I have used table tag. This tag is provided to us by HTML. So this is our table tag which is used to create HTML table. In that table tag I have used tr. What is tr? Tr means table row. I want some row. Then what is th? Th means table headers. So these are my table headers, that is entry number, incident number, caller, short description. So these are my headers. So this is my row. This is my row and these are my headers in my row, that is entry number, incident number, caller, short description. So I have defined it using th tag, table header tag. I have closed my table row. So I have again written tr tag. So I have written again this tr tag. In that table row tag, I have written ng repeat is equal to inc in data dot incident. So what is ng repeat? Ng repeat is Angular JS directive. It is used to automatically generate rows. Means I have to generate the rows automatically. So that's why I have written ng repeat. And then I have written inc in data.incident. So what is inc? Inc is my object which is defined in server script. Inc is my object. And then what is data.incident? Incident is my array. So then ng repeat is used for dynamically. Yes, the proper word is dynamic. I want to make it dynamic. So to dynamically generate the row, I have used ng repeat directive in my table row. Then comes the TD. TD is table data. I have written, I have used curly braces here. What is curly braces here? It is AngularJS expression. As I said, I used ng repeat AngularJS directive to dynamically generate the rows. Now I want to dynamically insert the values as well. That's why I'm using these curly braces. Curly braces are AngularJS expression. Here I want to insert the values dynamically. That's why I'm writing this. So I have written $index plus 1. I want C. By default index starts from 0, but I don't want it. I want it to start from 1. That's why I've written $index plus 1. as you all can see. So my record is starting from 1 because I want my entry number to start from 1, not from 0. That's why I've written $index plus 1. Then I have written inc dot number, inc dot color, inc dot sd. This everything has been defined in my server script. So then I want to dynamically in inc dot number, I have stored everything. I've fetched this and I've stored here. I've fetched this and I've stored here, and I have defined here. So I want to dynamically insert the values. So my values has been inserted dynamically, and then I've closed my tr tag table row and have closed my table tag, and then I've closed my div. So this was all about my HTML template. Then comes the CSS part. So this is the CSS which I have applied to my table element and to my th and td elements. So I have given width as 100%. I have given border of 2 pixel solid, and then I have given some padding to my table header and table data. Padding is 15 pixel, text align is left, and border is 2 pixel solid. So this is my CSS part. So by writing this HTML, CSS, and the servers, not client, server script, I get this output. And you all can see this beautiful table, simple and sober table, which is fetching the incident records from the incident table which is present on ServiceNow instance, and it is visible in my portal. So now we have to check my if my code is working correct. So all you can do is I'm going to apply active query over here. Active is true. Run. So how many records are there? 41. So now let's cross check. See, total 41 records are there. 41 count, and on my instance also 41. Oh, sorry. Uh, so that means my code is really working fine. My query is also working fine. I have applied active query, and then this was all about my custom widget, everything from scratch. I have created everything from scratch. I have done coding and I've created this custom widget. And my next custom, no, we will see one out of the box widget. As I said you that during my slide, when I was explaining the slide, I said you that same widget can be used multiple times on a page. So this is my clock widget, and you have to configure it separately from one another, and I have configured it separately. We are going to see this widget as well. We are not going to see the coding part because this is the out of the box widget provided by ServiceNow, but we will see it in Page Designer. Why we are going to see it in Page Designer? Because I'm to show you the instance options which I've applied. I don't know why it's taking time. Yeah, my page is. Um, See, I said you already that I've created one demo portal and I've created one demo page, and in this page I have placed all my widgets. I've just dragged from here and I've dropped from here. So this was my out of the box widget approvals. Then I have done some customization. So this is my custom approval widget, and this is everything from scratch. That is my this incident table. I fetched the data, and this I want to say you. So this cool clock widget is provided us by ServiceNow. So I have used the same widget multiple times. I have means this cool clock widget. I will show this. I have dragged and dropped here. I have dragged this widget and I've dropped it here. So I have dragged it 3 times, 1, 2, and 3, and have configured it separately by clicking on this pencil icon. Let me show you. So here I have defined time zone as, again ignore this message. Actually, I'm working on some different project. That's why it's appearing again and again. Ignore it. So the time zone is Europe, London, and I just wanted to display the text as you all can see here London. So I've written here London, and I want second hand color as green. So I've defined the color as well. By default color is red, but I don't want by default color, so I have given as green. Now let's see this instance option. Here I have given the time zone as Hong Kong. I have given the presentation title as Hong Kong, which you all can see here. And then second hand color is red. This is by default. Then comes here next widget. I have given the time zone as Los Angeles. I have given the title as Los Angeles, and then second hand color I've given as blue. Yeah, so this is the same widget three times, and I've configured it separately. So the color also changes. This white color represents the morning, means after sunrise, means between sunrise and sunset, and this black color means this indicates the night. So let's see our last widget, that is again custom widget. I have created one custom footer widget. Let's see. Press We have to press control and right click together. Oh, sorry. Yeah, widget in editor. I will close this page designer. Again, ignore this message. So I just wanted to say you about my. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not able to open it. I'll go here. I'll show this other way also. Go to service portal. Go to service portal configuration page. The shortcut is sp underscore config. Go to widget editor and then select the widget which you want to edit, and the name of the widget is custom footer widget. Yeah, so this is my custom footer widget. So this is my html template. All you can As you all can see, I have simply started my html template with the div container which is used to structure the code. Then I have written this p tag. I have used p tag, and then I have used this a tag also to provide this href links. And then I have provided class name also to provide some nice css style. So this is my styling code. So this is my custom footer. One interesting thing I just wanted to say you, that widget in, no, not in editor. Wait a minute. Widget in designer. Sorry, page in designer. As I said you that I have created one demo portal, I have created one demo page, and on my page I have placed all my widgets, but I have not placed custom widget. Why? Because I'll just show you live that why I'm not placing it. Like for example, if I will place it, so how it will look. Custom footer widget. I have dragged it and I have dropped here. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm not able to show you because of my project, I guess. Wait, I'll create one new page. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I'll just stop it. I'll create one new page. Let it be. Name of the page is footer page. For example, footer page. I'll give the ID as well, footer underscore page. I'll submit it. And then I'll open my footer page. Yeah, so let's see. After previewing it, wait a minute. Ignore this. This is because I have created my page under I've created my footer page under this demo portal, so it is using all my functionality which I have defined for this portal. Ignore this. Ignore this. I just wanted to say you one thing. Pay attention. I have created the custom footer widget and I've showed you the coding as well. I've showed this to you. So this widget is has been created. For example, I created this page right in front of you, that is footer page. I have dragged and dropped my widget here. So just see how it looks. It looks like this. It is not looking like a footer. It is appearing anywhere on the screen. Now again you have to give some CSS styling so that it will appear at last like how footer appears. I just don't want to do this. So what to do? ServiceNow has provided one option. Instead of doing this, firstly I will remove it. I will remove this and I will put my demo page here. Demo page. Yeah. So guys, just look here. I have not dragged and dropped my custom footer here because I shown you now that how it was looking. It was looking really very ugly. It was appearing anywhere on the screen. So I just want my footer to look like this, like it appeared at the bottom of my page. It is looking very nice. So what you have to do, you have to go to one module. The name of the module is themes, and you have to create one new theme. I have already created one theme and the name of the theme is demo theme. So in this theme, you have to open it and you have to attach your footer widget here. Yeah. This option is not appeared. As I said you, I'm working on one project and it is giving problem, I guess. I'll just solve it and I'll come back to you. But just understand the concept or understand what practically I'm trying to say. You can perform it at your end. If you have any doubt, you can just contact us and I'll help you. So what I've done, instead of placing my custom footer widget here, just go to the theme and just attach that footer name here. This widget, this custom footer widget is not being placed. Custom footer widget has not been placed on my page. Instead of placing it on the page, you have to just attach it here. So this is my custom footer widget. I've attached here, so that's why it's looking very nice. So this was all about widgets. Let's come back to our presentation from current slide. Yeah. So this is my demonstration. Next we'll see so this is the summary part. This is the summary of today's presentation, I guess. So firstly we have seen widget essentials, that why widget is what are widgets, why you want to use it. Service portal is nothing but it is just collection of widgets. I have shown you my demo portal. It is my service portal. Then we have seen development components, like we have seen HTML, CSS, client script, server script, link function, Angular providers, etc. etc. Widget creation. We have learned how to create a widget from scratch, how to use existing baseline widgets. Then how to configure it, configurability. I have shown you cool clock widget, and I have showed you how to configure it separately from one another. Then we have seen efficient cloning. We have cloned the widget. Approvals widget, we have cloned it. uh, I will show that part as well, my customization part. And then we have seen live demonstrations. So wait a minute. Again, I'll go here. I will show you this as well. Control and right click, open in widget in editor. I'll open this also. So I will explain you nicely. Means you will understand it. Oh sorry. I'll duplicate it. So this is my, I'll just close this. I'll open server script. So this is approvals. This is my baseline widget. And I have cloned this widget and I have given name as custom approval. It's getting open. Please wait, guys. So this is my approvals. This is my out of the box widget, baseline widget, and I have cloned this widget by clicking here. Then you have to clone it. I have shown this process during my presentation slides. Go and check it. So this is my custom approval widget. So I've given the name as custom approval widget. So what I've done, so here only number and short description. After this short description, I have added this line of code. I will provide this line of quotes in my description as well if you want it. See, number and short description. See here, I'm going on this. Only number and short description is present. This is provided to us by ServiceNow. I want to add more functionality. So what I have done, I have added this also t.cmdb underscore ci, that is configuration item, and t.risk. And I have added these two lines of code. And then I have made changes in my HTML template as well. This was all about server script. Now let's move to the HTML template. So see, this is my HTML template. So what I have done here, I have added line of, here I have added on 72 and 73 number, two lines, and here on 33 and 34, I guess, no, 34 and 35. See, I have added this. I have mentioned here about CMDB and risk on server script, and then I have defined it on my HTML template as well, that is CMDB and risk. CMDB underscore CI, that is configuration item, and then the risk. So ServiceNow has provided this functionality, but I have added my own functionality as well. So that's why you are able to see this configuration item and risk. This has been added by me. So this is out of the box widget. This is my custom widget. I mean, I've cloned it and have added some functionality. And this is my custom widget, means everything from scratch. And this was out of the box widget, that is full clock. And this was again my custom widget, that is everything from scratch, my custom footer, and I've added it to the theme to look like a footer. So this was about widgets. And what I was trying to say you, yeah, you have to go to the theme. I said about CSS and SCSS. SCSS is nothing but extension of CSS. You have to use dollar symbol to make something a variable. I've explained about this. You can just go to that section and you can watch the video again and see. Here I've defined my CSS. I've used this dollar. So this was my CSS coding, which I have written in theme only. Um, Now let's see our portal, means what I have done, my demo portal. So what I have done, I have created one demo portal, and then I have attached my demo page over here. I have attached my theme over here. In my theme, I have attached my custom footer widget as well. So I have created this demo portal, demo page, demo theme, and this is my portal. So one more option I want to share with you. Again, you have to click on control and right click together. You have to click on show widget customizations. I have clicked it. So this is one shortcut to identify that which widget is what. Like for example, the green color indicates out of the box widget which is provided by ServiceNow. Yellow color represents clone widgets. I have cloned it so it is in yellow color. And blue color indicates that everything is made from scratch, that is custom widget. So all you can see, this is some sort of bifurcation. So this option provides us like this green color. This header has been provided to us by ServiceNow, so it is in green color. And this footer I have made it from scratch, so that's why it appeared in blue color. And I have cloned this widget. I have added my customization, configuration item, and risk, so that's why it appeared in yellow color. I'll close this tab. Yeah, so I've used one more widget, that is this HTML. So the name of the widget is HTML. You can drag and drop from here, like HTML. You can drag and drop. This is provided to us by ServiceNow. So what does this widget do? I'll show you. So like you can provide the heading by using this. Wait, again it is giving me problem because my one project is going on sales sync. That's why I'm not able to see options and I'm not able to show you. Wait a minute, I'll open it in platform. You all can. So what I've done, I've used this HTML. The name of the widget is HTML. This provides us different functionality, like you can write the text, you can make it bold, you can make it italic, you can give different headings like heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, you can make it a paragraph, you can add image. So just go through this HTML out of the box widget. So I've used here to provide the heading, like you all can see here. So this is my widget only. The name of the widget is HTML. And to, I'll close it, hide widget customizations. Yeah. So coming to our presentation from current slide. So this was my summary and we have seen the demonstration part. Hope you all enjoyed this video tutorial.